May we all stand for the Lebanese anthem?
Lies the campus of the college, where we love to be. Far away, behold Canisa, far beyond sunny, rising glory to the heavens, that in glorious sea. Look before us, shout the chorus, see the banner wave.
President Khoury, Dean Sawaya, faculty, friends and families, and above all, dear graduates. We are gathered here today with joy and immense pride to honor a remarkable group of individuals, 111 bright physicians and doctors, and 3 clinical psychologists, who have completed their rigorous training across various specialties. Resilience defines you. Your journey was anything but ordinary. You have trained, studied, suffered, healed, and grown during some of the most challenging years in our nation's recent time. Lebanon has endured one hardship after another, from political unrest, economic collapse, a devastating explosion, a global pandemic, devastating war, the day-to-day uncertainties that have tested every ounce of strength we collectively possess. And yet here you are. These past years carry different flavors and mixed feelings, pain and pride, sorrow and glory. But throughout all, you stood the spearhead of hope and healing. You remained steadfast while the winds of chaos howled around you. You put on your white coats and showed up to your patients, your colleagues, and for this beloved country, I salute you. We gladly recognize the tremendous and unwavering support behind each of you, your friends, colleagues, families, spouses, who shared your long nights, your silent worries, and your bright victories. Their strength made yours even greater. Today, we are not just celebrating graduates, we are honoring well-trained professionals, fully dedicated to the well-being of their patients. They will serve the profession, knowing that there are no boundaries to academic ambition and excellence. The advice I give you: help the needy and honor our humane mission. Don't allow the sectarian and political winds to scar your soul and make the colleague of today an enemy tomorrow. To all of you, dear graduates, congratulations. I am confident you make all of us and AUP proud. A new chapter starts today. Good luck. Now may I call on the AUB President, Dr. Fadlu Khoury, to address the audience.
Thank you, Dr. Zainuddin. Faculty, staff, residents, fellows, families, and above all, the graduating class of AUBMC in 2025, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. You have been through a lot. I imagine each and every one of you can recall at least one moment during residency or fellowship when you stood in a quiet hallway at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 2 a.m., exhausted, unsure, but still somehow certain that you were exactly where you needed to be. Today is an occasion for deep pride and even deeper gratitude. Not just because you've completed one of the most rigorous phases of your medical journey, an expedition really, because of what that journey demanded of you and what you gave back in return and what you got in the end. You did not train in calm waters. You were in the thick of a global pandemic. You lived through the devastation of the August 4, 2020 Beirut port explosion. You've worked under the weight of Lebanon's financial collapse and more recently felt the shock waves of regional war. While much of the world speaks of these crises in headlines and in the abstract, you've experienced them, you've known them in real time, in real bodies, in real lives. But still, you showed up every day. When ventilators ran short, you innovated. When resources dried up, you shared. When despair crept in, you found a way to comfort. This is a quiet defiance in the face of despair. It's why we speak of medicine as not only a profession, but as a calling. You chose the path knowing it would cost you comfort, time, sleeps, perhaps even certainty. And yet you continued, you stood firm. This is exactly what it means to be a healer, to sacrifice to serve those less fortunate. If we have collectively done our job well, you will have learned to think like physicians. You will have absorbed the values of integrity, respect, and stewardship. You will have learned to listen as much as you speak, to recognize that medicine is a lifelong two-way conversation. Your patients have been your teachers just as you have been theirs. And while your careers will almost certainly bring success, recognition, and reward, they will also bring struggle and heartache and challenges and fatigue. But may your deepest motivation never change, to care for others with humility and purpose. For over 150 years, AUB has been producing healers who carry both skill and conscience forth into the world. Today, class of 2025, you join that living legacy. Healing requires that you see the whole person, their physical needs, their emotional burdens, their social realities. At AUB-MC, we frequently receive letters. Yes, patients write about outcomes, good and bad, but more often they write about how they were treated. They write about being seen. They write about being respected, about being heard, about the dignity that you cared for them with. Hippocrates, author of our sacred oath, also said, "Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity, a love of humanity." Today, in honoring your achievements, we also celebrate your deep commitment to that very ideal. But you did not walk this path alone. None of us do. Think of the people who helped you get here. Your families and the senior residents who guided you at one of the finest institutions at high quality, compassionate, and cost-effective care. But there are also less obvious influences. Perhaps today you are remembering a high school teacher who saw something in you, a friend who stood by you when you had nothing left to give, a patient whose story reshaped how you understood suffering. Think of your families who maybe gave up so much so that you could walk this path. Let their belief in you continue to carry you forward. Please show them your appreciation today. You know this because great medicine is never practiced in isolation. The finest physicians are also collaborators, reformers, even philosophers. In times of peace, they are caregivers. In times of war, they and you are often peacemakers. You are entering a field that will demand everything you have: your mind, your heart, your purpose, your strength of will, your commitment, your fear, and your determination to do good. Leadership in medicine never starts with authority. Think of the nurse who is your partner. It starts with empathy. And leadership without empathy is hollow. In medicine, empathy must always come first, especially when others are at risk. This is the kind of leadership that you have shown, but I urge you to persist in for the rest of your lives. To practice medicine in times like these is to light a candle against the dark. No matter the wind, keep that light alive. It is to say that life matters, even now, especially now. So on behalf of the American University of Beirut, its Board of Trustees, medical faculty, and staff, I thank you. I thank you for what you've already done, but even more for what you will do next and do for the rest of your lives. So go forward with science in your minds and at your hands, with empathy always in your heart, with courage in your stride, with humility in your ethos. The world needs you. And yes, class of 2025, you are ready. Get out there. Heal, lead, make the world not just healthier, but more human. Congratulations.
May I call on the Raja Khouri, Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, Dr. Raymond Sawaya, to address the audience.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Zainuddin, for the introduction and for leading this ceremony. I also want to thank the GME office for planning and to honor our graduates. So, dear graduate, first and foremost, dear leadership at the Faculty of Medicine, dear faculty, dear family and friends, thank you for being with us to honor our graduates. Congratulations on reaching this notable milestone, having overcome numerous challenges and obstacles, whether they be academic, societal, economic, or otherwise, and there were plenty of those. You have studied, worked hard, and distinguished yourselves, and for all of this, I say congratulations, you have truly earned it. As a result of all this apprenticeship and accomplishments, I consider you trained. I consider you capable in your areas of specialty. And I consider you competent. Otherwise, you would not be receiving this diploma today. However, I do not consider you complete. And I will say the same about myself, so don't take offense. I do not consider you complete. For this to happen, you will need to practice to get out in the real world, to continue to build on what you have acquired, and to further refine and polish yourselves and your techniques. As you begin to practice, I urge you to be cautious, to be careful. Avoid the arrogance of those who think they know it all. That confidence, that prowess, that level of excellence will only come to you with practice over time as you master your trade. Lastly, think of all the mentors that influenced you and guided you along your long journey. So many valuable lessons taught, so many unspoken nudges that conveyed encouragement and support, so many compassionate and caring role models who have touched your heart by their concerns for your well-being and that of their patients. Great lessons you have learned there. So much to emulate and be guided by. But I will also venture by saying that perhaps some of the mentoring you have encountered might better be discarded or filed in the not for me category. It's now your choice. It's now your life. You can pick and choose. Finally, I say thank you, just as President Khoury did. I say thank you. You have served our patients and our institution during times of extreme duress and serious shortages of faculty and staff, and you did it. You have shouldered an outsized level of responsibility and anguish. I believe you are stronger for it, but nevertheless, you did it. This is one major reason I established the Faculty of Medicine Dean's Excellence Award for graduate medical house staff. These awards are meant to recognize your commitment to patient care, teaching, research, and quality improvements. I will be presenting those 4 awards at the right moment shortly. And I congratulate you and look forward to remaining in touch with you. Good luck.
Now we're going to switch gears a little bit. So I'll be inviting Dr. Jessica Nuula, a proudly graduating rheumatologist, to share with us a special musical performance. Yes.
I will end up with this beautiful song by Zaki Nassir, which means a lot to me because I always wanted to stay here in Lebanon despite everything. So I invite you to sing with me and let's share the moment.
And now, I will call on the Raja Khoury Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, Dr. Raymond Sawaya, to present the Dean's Excellence Award. Dr. Christoph Abizer Dal. دكتور عمر فخر الدين. دكتور يارا جبور. دكتور حوراء ترحيني. May I call on the AUB President, Dr. Fadlu Khouri, and the Raja Khouri, Dean of Medicine, Dr. Raymond Sawaya, to distribute the diplomas, and on the chairpersons of departments to share in the distribution in turn. Candidates who completed 4 years of training in anesthesiology: Dr. Amar Muhammad Al-Ahdab. Dr. Joyce Rashid Butros. Dr. Qasim Abdul Rahman Al-Hushaimi. Dr. Sana Muhammad Ali Aitani. Dr. Raghad Mahmoud Mroui. Dr. Mroui is a 2025 inductee into the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Eli Joseph Saliba. Dr. Saliba is the recipient of the Dr. Bassem Tanyos Award for Best Senior Resident Teacher. Dr. Fatima Ghazi Serhan. Candidate who completed 1 year of fellowship training in cardiovascular anesthesiology, Dr. Kelly Elias Mir'ab. Candidates who completed 4 years of training in dermatology, Dr. Mariana Shikri Al-Hawa. Dr. Dana Maria Khouri. Dr. Khouri is a member in the Alpha Omega Alpha chapter of AUB. Candidates who completed 5 years of training in diagnostic radiology, Dr. Rami Samir Abu Naqul. Dr. Tamara Hassan Al-Annan. دكتور غيدة وليد الصاحب. دكتور يارا روبير جبور. Dr. Jabbour is the 2025 recipient of the Dean's Excellent Award. Candidate who completed 2 years of fellowship training in nuclear medicine, Dr. Nina George Saliba. Candidates who completed 4 years of training in emergency medicine, Dr. Luisa Maria Henri Alam. Dr. Christian Walid Shababi. Dr. Christelle Maroon الحلو. دكتور أسيل صلاح سري الدين. دكتور تيسير بلال زعتري كحالي. Candidates who completed 3 years of training in family medicine, Dr. Zainab Atif Aidabi. Dr. Rola Suhail Aitani. Dr. Stephanie Claude Karam. Dr. Karam is a 2025 inductee into the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Candidate who completed 2 years of training, of fellowship training in occupational and environmental medicine, Dr. Abdulrahman Yahya Mustafa Ahmad Muhammad. Candidate who completed 1 year of training in primary care sports medicine, Dr. Wael Abdulrahman Qulaylat. Candidates who completed 3 years of training in internal medicine, Dr. Atif Ali Akoum. Dr. Lina Ayman Alauddin. Dr. Hajar Namir Hassan Al-Husseini. Dr. Jad Jihad Bukhalil. Dr. Sally Shaheen in absentia. Dr. Ghinwa Hassan Diab. دكتور نور محمود العكش. دكتور نور فايز المسكي. In absentia. Okay. دكتور سارة محمد خليل الرواس. نور المسكي. دكتور نور محمود العكاش. دكتور نور فايز المسكي. دكتور سارة محمد خليل الرواس. دكتور غسان لقمان فرحات. دكتور إبراهيم حسن حسن. دكتور فرح عصام جابر. دكتور نور كامل كالوت. دكتور محمد باقر عادل سكيني. دكتور دانا محمد طه. Candidates who completed 1 year of training as Chief Resident in Internal Medicine. Dr. Niveen Imad Abu Dargham. Dr. Ghina Ahmad Al-Fout. Dr. Al-Fout is a member in the Alpha Omega Alpha chapter of AUB. Candidates who completed 3 years of fellowship training in cardiology. Dr. Wasim Zahi Asad. Dr. Omar Yasser Fakhruddin. Dr. Fakhruddin is a recipient of 2025 Dean's Excellence Award. Dr. Jamil Francis. Dr. Francis is the recipient of 2025 Nail Al Harith Fellowship Award. Candidates who completed 2 years of fellowship training in endocrinology and metabolism. Dr. Pamela Asad Hwais. Dr. Shayma Abdul Mun'im Makki. Dr. Seema Riyad Sankari. Candidates who completed 3 years of fellowship training in gastroenterology. Dr. Fayrouz Ali Hashishu. Dr. Jamil Ghalib Mrad. Candidates who completed 3 years of fellowship training in hematology oncology. Dr. Muhammad Hassan Mahmoud Hudruj. Dr. Hidroj is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha AUB chapter. And Dr. Hidroj as well is the recipient of the Professor Ziad Salem Oncology Fellowship Endowed Award. مبروك. Dr. Muhammad Rafiq Mrad. Candidates who completed 2 years of fellowship training in infectious diseases. Dr. Karen Raji Shallita. Dr. Nadine Walid Amayrat. Candidates who completed 2 years of fellowship training in nephrology and hypertension. Dr. Wafa Mahmoud Khalid. Dr. Karima Adnan Wahbi. Candidates who completed 3 years of fellowship training in pulmonary and critical care medicine. Dr. Vera Khalid Abu Karoum. Dr. Ziad Muhammad Ali Laylat. Candidate who completed 2 years of fellowship training in rheumatology. Dr. Jessica Najib Nula. Candidate who completed 2 years of fellowship training in geriatric medicine. Dr. Maysam Jamil Nashawati. Dr. Nashawati is the recipient of Munib and Angela Masri Geriatrics Fellowship Award. Candidates who completed 4 years of training in neurology. Dr. Razan Riyad Halla. Dr. Mahasin Muhammad Al-Mukhtar Rida. Candidate who completed 2 years of fellowship training in adult and pediatric epilepsy and clinical neurophysiology. Dr. Huda Qati' Jabbar Al-Abboudi. Dr. Abadi' Anis Musa. Dr. Musa is the 2025 inductee into the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Candidate who completed 1 year of fellowship training in clinical neurophysiology, neuromuscular disorders. Dr. Fatima Ihsan Al-Rawas. Candidates who completed 4 years of training in obstetrics and gynecology. Dr. Hanan Hani Agar. Dr. Ghadir Atif Awad. دكتور آلاء هاني ظاهر. دكتور زينب محمد حيدر. دكتور غيدة فؤاد صبرة. Candidates who completed 4 years of training in ophthalmology. Dr. Dalia Usama Al-Hadi. Dr. Ali Adnan Khalil. Candidates who completed 5 years of training in otorhinolaryngology, head and neck surgery. Dr. Christophe Asad Abizet Daw. Dr. Daw is a 2025 Dean's Excellence Award recipient and is the recipient of the Dr. Abdul Latif Hamdan Otolaryngology Research Award. Dr. Yara Isam Yameen. Candidates who completed 3 years of training in orthodontics. Dr. Rita Pamela George Khoury. Dr. Joy Marwan Nasif. Dr. Wadad Zakaria Saab. Candidate who completed 4 years of training in anatomic pathology. Dr. Luna Liez Jaja. Dr. Rayyan Ahmad Sakhr. Candidate who completed 4 years of training in laboratory medicine. Dr. Lina Ahmad Ghandour. Candidates who completed 3 years of training in pediatrics and adolescent medicine. Dr. Sandra Nicola Ad. Dr. Yara Asad Al-Bitar. Dr. Hiyam Jihad Al-Husari. Dr. Luciana Antoine Atalla. Dr. Rayyan Asad Ayub. Dr. Amani Afif Banout. دكتور راما زاهر بدير. دكتور غيداء أمان الحوت. دكتور ثروت علي فرحات. دكتور نورهان يحيى حلاوي. دكتور زينة وائل حطوم. دكتور منى نمر قاسم. دكتور حسين محمد خليفة. دكتور هاني حسان عثمان. دكتور حوراء عادل رؤوف. Candidates who completed 1 year of training as chief resident in pediatrics and adolescent medicine. Dr. Amal Abdelaziz Shhadi, in absentia. Dr. Christine Michelle Saliba. Candidate who completed 3 years of fellowship training in pediatric hematology oncology, Dr. Lama Walid al-Turk. Candidate who completed 3 years of fellowship training in pediatric intensive care, Dr. Amani Mahmoud Asad. Dr. Raimonda Sulaiman Shahrur. Candidate who completed 3 years of fellowship training in pediatric neurology, Dr. Samah Mustafa Kamal Trab. Candidates who completed 4 years of training in psychiatry, Dr. Majida Ahmed Darwish al-Kurdi. Dr. Rawan Muhammad Ali Khulaylat. Dr. Khulaylat is the recipient of the 2024 Dean's Excellence Award. Candidate who completed 1 year of training as chief resident in psychiatry, Dr. Hala Khalid Aitani. Dr. Aitani is the recipient of the 2023 Henry and Amelia Nasrallah Research Award and the 2023 Dean's Excellence Award. Candidates who completed 2 years of training in clinical psychology, Ms. Perla Ismail Abu Dahan. Ms. Amani Musa Ahmad. Ms. Mirna George Shaiban. Candidates who completed 5 years of training in general surgery: Dr. عمر جرير بشير الحسين العواملي. Dr. Al-Awamili is the recipient of the Dr. Jamal Jawad Hubballah Suri Resident Research Productivity Award. Dr. Basil Marwan Hafiz. Dr. Dana Ahmad Kanafani. Candidate who completed 7 years of training in neurosurgery: Dr. Muhammad Nabih Muhammad Walid Al-Hushaimi. Candidate who completed 6 years of training in orthopedic surgery: Dr. Jad Marwan Al-Abyad. Dr. Al-Abyad is the recipient of the Dr. Herbert R. Nassour Junior Surgery Residency Award. Candidate who completed 7 years of training in plastic and reconstructive surgery: بعد ما قلنا اسمه دكتور رواد سليمان شلهوب. And finally, the candidate who completed 2 years of fellowship training in complex general surgical oncology: Dr. Sally Fuad Sarkis in absentia. I now call on Dr. Taysir Za'atari Kahali to address the audience on behalf of the graduates.
Dear President, Deans, Chairpersons, faculty, families, and friends, and most of all, my fellow graduates. Tonight is not about achievement. It's about survival. It's about what it meant to live in a true residency during a time when humanity felt like it's falling apart, and somehow to still stand here. We entered the profession prepared for long nights and heavy responsibilities, but nothing could have prepared us for what we faced. We learned medicine during a global pandemic. We stood in overcrowded hospitals, masked and exhausted, as waves of suffering crashed over us again and again. We held hands when families couldn't. We broke bad news, and we kept going, even when the system and sometimes our bodies were breaking. But it wasn't just the hospital that made our heart race. For some of us, the pager was more than a call to a bedside. It was a symbol of fear. I remember that night, it beeped, not because of a crashing patient, but because of a missile that struck near my family's home. My hands, trained to hold stethoscopes and syringes, trembled as I scrambled through the images of smoke and rumble, wondering if my family were alive. How do you respond to a cold blue when your heart is already broken? How do you run to a patient room while texting your family, "Are you safe?" And still, we showed up for every single disaster call. We work through fear, through grief, through signs in our head and on our streets. Some of us work extra shifts just to afford rent, groceries, or send money back home. We leaned on each other when the weight of the world got too heavy, because residency didn't pause for war, because residency didn't pause for pandemics, and it didn't pause for pain, but neither we did. Tonight, we honor not just our growth, but our human strength. We have become more than physicians. We have become healers molded by fire, by loss, by resilience. هلا بالعربي. لأغلى الناس يلي كانوا دايما سندنا وظهرنا بكل لحظة تعب وفرح. يا عائلتنا، وجودكم هو يلي خلانا نوصل لهون. كل دعوة منكم، كل كلمة حب كانت تدفشنا لقدام. نجاحنا اليوم هو إلكم قبل ما يكون إلنا. To our RSO cabinet, thank you. Thank you for every moment you dedicated for strengthening our community and supported each other along the way. After 4 years, I wanted to thank all AUBMC and GME staff, especially Ms. Jaber and Ms. Ammar, for their unwavering support. I would like to thank Dr. Zainuddin for being a mentor, a friend, and a supporter. To our mentors, especially Dr. Hatte and Dr. Farrej, thank you. Thank you for seeing our strength even when we couldn't. To our families, thank you for every silent prayer, every message of love. And to my fellow residents, thank you. We made it through the unthinkable together. Let the pager rest tonight. We've answered every call. Thank you.
Now, will the AUB President, Raja Khoury, Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, and their party please follow us?